Hello, Iris Zero here. Hope you're all well. I'm good. Thank you very much for asking. So, E3 is finally here. We had the first press conference, which was EA. They just wrapped up, and they showed some really cool looking games. Now, first off, overall, everything minus the games sucked. It was awful. It was awkward. It had Mourinho on it. And they kept switching between the LA conference and the London conference. And for some reason, they decided to show at the London conference. Why? I have no idea. Maybe they just thought we need to give the London thing more to do than just FIFA. But either way, it was weird. It started off with Titanfall 2. Trailer was leaked out earlier, and it looks pretty good. I didn't play the first Titanfall because I didn't really care about multiplayer games, or I still don't care about multiplayer games, and Titanfall was just online. But this is going to have a single player. They showed some stuff, and it looks pretty cool. Even the multiplayer looked pretty cool, but the single player does look nice. The narration of the trailer, it sounded like Optimus Prime. For some reason, it had that kind of Optimus Prime voice, just not as deep. And it looked pretty good. It reminded me a lot of Zone of the Enders. For some reason, I just thought of Zone of the Enders. So Titanfall was pretty good. I actually have notes here for the first time. I don't really do notes. Madden, whatever, pro gaming stuff. It was just whatever. And then Mass Effect. After Madden, they moved into Mass Effect. Kind of a little disappointed. It didn't have a full story trailer. It was more like behind the scenes of developers talking about it. It did show some gameplay or in-game stuff, and what they did show looked really impressive. From facial animation, from environments. It looked really good. I just kind of hoped that they would show gameplay stuff or actual story trailer stuff, but no, they said not until later this year they'll show more stuff. So I don't know, but what can you do? That was a game I was actually most looking forward to, so I'm a little disappointed that they didn't make as big a deal. But what can you do? Okay, FIFA. They showed a lot of FIFA. First, it has a story mode, which kind of like what they did with NBA 2K16, which you can get on PlayStation Plus. You follow this guy. He starts out. It looks like he plays for Manchester United. Whether or not that was I'd say it is just for the trailer. I imagine you can play with whatever team you want, but for the trailer at least, it was Man United, where you have a storyline. You buy your new house. Managers, agents, they all approach you. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Managers are going to be in the game now. It had Jose Mourinho on the London stage. You can tell he's not. You can tell he's not an actor. He's just just let him stick to football. Next up, EA Originals. They looked up a game called Fee, which looks pretty cool, pretty artsy, and pretty. It was nice. They're gonna do some kind of publishing thing now where they'll take indie games and put them on whatever platforms, and apparently developers can keep all the money. Don't know how that works out, but it would be pretty cool. I mean, I doubt EA are gonna take a loss on it, but we'll see. Star Wars, they showed. It was a lot of behind the scenes stuff, and where they talked about all their projects. They talked about Respawn's game, Amy Hennig's game at Visceral. Spoke to the guy who did God of War 3, Stig, Jade Raymond, but they didn't really show much. They did show, I think it might have been Amy Hennig's game, or is it Dice's, I don't know, or Respawn's. It showed the end where I think it was in a war-torn Tatooine, I think so. And then they wrapped it up with Battlefield, which before they kind of set it up. Apparently Jamie Foxx and Zac Efron are ambassadors for some reason for the game, for some tournament thing they're doing. I don't know, I don't care. But the game looks absolutely wow. I'm pretty sure World War One wasn't like that. The whole thing was like we've never experienced World War I like this in a game, obviously, because no one alive, I think, I say most people who survived World War I are probably dead, and if they're alive, they probably don't play video games. So I doubt it's historically accurate, but it looks really good. It looks really impressive. I might actually get back into it because I kind of felt a bit burned out after Battlefield 4. I didn't play Hardline, and yeah, that was it for EA. So some really impressive looking games. An overall crappy conference. Like I said, everything minus the games kind of sucked. But what can you? It was their first thing, this new thing they're doing, EA Play. But so they'll probably get better. But Bethesda are up later today or tomorrow morning because it's at 2 o'clock in the morning. For me, I'll do a reaction video for that too. So we'll see how they go. They had a pretty good show last year, so hopefully they can build on that and do an even better one this year. We'll see. Well, anyway, that's it for me for today. A lot of EA games to look forward to. So until next time, later, a few hours, I'd say to y'all, have a good one.